So, achieving goals and overcoming obstacles, if that sounds good to you, you might be interested in actually a life coach. And here to talk to us a little bit more about that is David Essel. Thank you so much for joining us today. David, I guess just kind of start by explaining to people what a life coach is.
Yeah, a life coach is someone that holds you accountable to change. So everyone has great intentions from New Year's Eve through the year that I'm going to start losing weight and make more money and drop an addiction and treat my parents better, my kids better, but we don't stick with it. So a life coach's #1 goal is to give you assignments in between sessions and then hold you accountable to do the work to achieve the life you want.
So it's kind of that unbiased person that you can go to and not your spouse or your best friend and make sure you're in line, huh?
Yeah, Eric, I'm so glad you said that because so many times we lean on friends and family and they don't have the training. You know, quite frankly, they have great intentions, but they're either going to be little Hitlers and they're going to beat you up for everything you don't do, or they're going to let you slip and slide and not do the work you need to do.
Right. So I do want to point out to people what the difference is between a life coach and a therapist, because I think sometimes those kind of get, you know, lumped together, and it's very different.
It's very, very different. So I started out in the world of sports psychology in the 80s, and really what we do is we figure out what the blocks are, how the past is affecting you today, and then we say, great job, we'll see you in a week. The life coach might go into the past to get a general idea in a relationship with their client about what they went through as a kid or what they went through at the end of their first marriage. But then really the life coach says, okay, here's the 4 things I need you to do between now and next Monday. And I want you to go ahead and do this journaling, read this book, outline the chapter, and that's the biggest difference between counseling and coaching. The coaching gives assignments, homework assignments, and the counselor more often than not says, that was a great session, I'll see you next week.
Awesome. Well, hey, I think we can all benefit from one of those, and I've seen it personally work wonders in my friends and family's lives. But in addition to working with clients from around the world, you say, you also help people become life coaches. So if there's someone out there right now listening, what kind of makes or breaks somebody from becoming a great life coach?
If people come to you all the time and say, tell me what's going on, you know, you look like you're struggling, that means that they really care. If you have friends and family that are always coming to you for advice, that probably means you already intuitively are a teacher. And you could be a great life coach. You know, you have to really want to see people change. You have to get excited when people change. And you also have to pull back and not be biased, give them assignments, and be willing, this is a tough one, Erica, to let someone go if they're not doing the homework. And we have a training coming up, you know, August 18th and 19th that people can come to from all over the world. We have people joining us, and they can either do it via teleconference or in person. I'm in Fort Myers, Florida. So if someone's thinking about it, this would be a great chance to give them a shot to see what it's all about.
And this isn't something you have to go to college to get a degree for. This is a training program that you can do without the years of schooling.
Absolutely. I mean, if you have a great intention to help people change and you're willing to do the work, you can go through the 3 levels and become a certified master life coach and start working with people. I have to tell you something interesting. We've had doctors and dentists and therapists in the past that have taken our certification program, quit their old jobs, and just become a life coach. So it's that powerful. When they see the changes that they weren't seeing in their clients before, they get jazzed up. Parents that want to become better parents, or maybe even there's someone that's saying, I don't know how to overcome my own blocks. I don't know how to to lose the weight or drop the addiction. They can take the certification to learn the basics of psychology, behavior change, and more.
Nice. Well, we can all use a little bit of push every now and then.
Exactly.
So, David Essel, thank you so much. I know talkdavid.com if you're interested in looking for a life coach or becoming one as well.
Exactly.
Thank you again.
Erica,
we appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Good luck.